Want to have a great vacation? Just do the opposite of everything they say. Our savings starts tomorrow with Jen and John.
The cheeseburger was invented in this city. The cheeseburger.
Chicago?
No, Denver. We're doing the episode on Denver.
What?
Yes.
No.
Denver, Colorado is where the cheeseburger was invented.
No, I don't believe it.
A guy named Louis Ballas, he operated the Humpty Dumpty Barrel Drive-In in Denver, which, by the way, great name.
Right?
Solid name. Was the first person to trademark the cheeseburger. All right, so maybe other people had done it, but he was the first one to call dibs.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And we never went to the Humpty Dumpty Barrel Drive-In.
Well, it's not open anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it's more of just a fun fact. In no way, if you go to the corner where it used to be, there's a plaque.
Is there? Okay.
Is.
Okay.
But you cannot actually order anything from there. Of course, Denver's known as the what?
The Mile High City.
Mile High City. Not because Denver currently has more marijuana dispensaries than Starbucks stores. True.
Really?
True.
Really?
I looked it up.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I also didn't go to any of those either.
Well, then what's the point of doing this episode?
There's way other fun things to do there.
It's exactly 5,280 feet above sea level.
Yeah, that's why you can get serious altitude sickness when you're there.
Or seriously drunk.
Both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it doesn't take as much.
Yes.
Like if you're not ready for, you know, like Olympians train at higher altitudes.
Yes.
Same thing with drinking. If you go to Denver and you're not ready for it, it'll smack you around.
Oh, yes.
Send you home to your mama.
Oh my gosh, my sister was not in a good place.
Home of the Denver Nuggets, the Colorado Rockies, the Rocks Amphitheatre, and an airport with more conspiracy theories than any other airport in the United States.
Really? I was going to say, my note on the airport was, it looks like a circus tent.
It looks weird. It's got all those like white.
It looks like
tents.
a circus tent.
No.
At first I was like, wait, is this like just like their makeshift airport while they're building like their real airport?
It's like a fancy movie where they're making like a wedding outside and they put up the white tents. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
But that's the airport. No, it's like this whole thing where it's supposed to be part of the New World Order. In fact, the commission that made the airport is called the New World Airport Commission. And there's all these tie-ins about it. Oh, yeah. And they say there's like strange markings on the building.
What?
That are believed to be connected with the NWO, New World Order.
Okay, I've got to start reading your notes before we do this. I had no idea.
This is like, there's YouTube conspiracy theories everywhere about this.
Interesting.
The mainstream media is not going to tell you.
Yeah.
But we're going to tell you.
That's why we're here for you.
They have a statue in front of this huge horse that's blue that has red eyes. And people say it's a tribute to the Four Horsemen.
Oh, my. Okay.
There's a rumor that it's headquarters for the Illuminati.
Okay.
The artwork around the airport tells the end of the world story.
All right. Moving on from the airport.
Fine. Moving on from the airport. I found the story on Reddit I want to share with you.
Okay.
It's a travel horror story. Then we'll get to Denver, okay?
Okay.
On a chicken bus in the jungle of Brazil, traveling with two Aussies I met in a hostel. The road curves and the bus makes an abrupt stop. We're in the middle of frickin' nowhere, side of the mountain. The engine is still running, so I know we haven't broken down. And I hear Portuguese being spoken, not loudly, but sternly to the bus driver. And I turn to see a kid, maybe 19 or 20, in full fatigues with an automatic rifle. The driver gets up and instructs everyone to get off the bus and take everything with them. So we're lined up at gunpoint with a few of the soldiers pulling out everyone's luggage from under the bus and lining it up on the road. And we're ordered to stand in front of our things but not touch anything. I keep telling myself to relax, that I've done absolutely nothing wrong. A dog and a handler comes out of the back of the blockade we hit. One by one, they move down the line. Two soldiers point their machine guns at the person in the line while the dog sniffs your bag. They do this person by person, pack by pack. Then they get to me. The dog immediately lunges at my pack, burying his nose into it. Yeah, the eyes widen on the two kids holding the guns. One takes a step forward, the barrel a foot or two from my face. I'm sweating. I'm trying to keep my composure. The dog barks. The closer soldier pushes me hard into the bus. He presses the gun into my back, and the other soldier looks back and forth between my eyes and the dog handler who's now going into my pack. I can't breathe. I'm not saying a word. The handler finds what the dog was alerting to. I see him smile and clearly remember thinking, this is it. Game over. He looks at me and pulls out a half-eaten sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
The soldiers all erupt into laughter. The one pinning me against the bus laughs with a high pitch and slaps me on the back, and I poop a little, which again is why I always pack extra underwear on any trip. Right?
Okay. Well, you had me at a chicken bus. What?
No chicken buses in Denver.
No.
No.
No. No chicken buses anywhere. I'm sorry. I'm not getting on a chicken bus.
Apocalypse horse in the front of the Denver airport.
Okay.
But no. You went to Denver at a different time than I've gone a few times.
Yes.
I usually go for concerts over at the Red Rock Amphitheatre.
Yeah, and I never made it over there, actually.
It's considered one of the best places to see a concert in the world.
Well, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it's so beautiful.
I mean, one of the things is just how cool it looks.
We talked about going there because you can actually just do like sunrise yoga there
Yeah.
or just like walk the stairs and stuff, and it's supposed to be gorgeous.
They're known for
But altitude sickness, we couldn't get up in time.
see altitude sickness.
Yeah.
It wasn't the beer tour we're going to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay. It's small. It doesn't even fit 10,000 people, which for like an amphitheater.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, a lot of bands will do 2 nights there to make up for the 20, which is about the average size. But it's worth it because everyone loves playing there. And it's cool when you're out there like buying beer on the outside, the sound sounds jumbled. And then as you walk through the tunnel to get to the actual amphitheater, it starts to like narrow
hone in?
Yes. And as you walk in, it becomes crystal clear.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll have to take me there for a concert someday.
It's really fun. All right. So that's what I did at Red Rocks Amphitheatre. You, on the other hand, went on a brewery tour.
I did a lot of, there was a lot of adult drinking.
Denver brews over 200 different beers.
I mean, I guess I didn't really realize how many breweries are there.
There's a bunch, and there's a bunch of different beer tours also.
Yes, we did like a walking beer tour.
Okay, I read about these.
And it was really fun. I think we went to like 3?
3? 3?
Probably 4.
Okay.
Probably 4.
Yeah.
4 breweries that you like were all walking distance. So we like literally walked to each one, sampled all the beers. They told us about them, and it was way fun. And there's way more than that. I mean, we could have. I think we just went on like one of the many walking tours that we could have gone on. Like there's a ton.
Was it like 3 hours long? Was it longer than
Yeah,
that?
I think it was about 3 hours long. And at the last one, like they kind of just like leave you there. Like, okay.
Peace.
Yeah.
And you're fine.
Yeah.
And then do you keep hopping?
If you want to.
Yeah, you didn't.
I think we hopped to something other than beer after that, but yes.
I always wanted to do the Coors Light tour.
I know.
It's right outside of Denver.
Actually, you and I should do that sometime.
That would be fun.
Yes, because we're very classy like that.
Oh, we love the Silver Bullet.
Yes.
It's just 30 minutes long, so it's not a long tour.
Okay.
I wonder if it's great or if it's like the Jelly Belly Factory tour.
Or is it like the Heineken?
Well, if it's like the Heineken tour, I'm on board. But if it's like the Jelly Belly Factory...
They serve it at like the primo temperature that it needs to be sold at.
They say like you can taste like seasonal brews and everything, like what they're working on.
No, I just want original.
I
I just want the OG.
Just give me...
I just need a CL. I want those mountains blue.
I'm fine with it just being like a cooler that's open with some ice in it. And you just pull one out. Like, I don't need it.
Yes.
Don't go classy Coors Light now. Like, don't start today.
No.
You know?
Yes.
Like, if I go to the Keystone Light Factory, I want it out in a parking lot somewhere.
Right.
Like,
And you want a shotgun it.
yes, exactly. Otherwise, I don't want it.
Yes.
You went to some other cool places, though, that had, like, booze. You went to, like, that jazz club.
Yes. We went to Dazzle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dazzle. And it's a jazz brunch. They do did we go there on a Sunday or a Saturday? But I don't know I don't think it's just like a Sunday thing. It's just like a weekend brunch. But they've got live jazz music and an awesome brunch. And you know that I'm not like huge on buffets.
Yeah, you hate buffets.
I really don't like them.
No. But you enjoyed this.
Yes, because there's a ton of stuff.
You hate buffets,
ton of stuff.
but you love brunch.
Yeah.
So really, you just like to drink champagne.
Yes.
You want to drink champagne before noon.
Why are you saying it like that's a bad
No,
thing?
I'm just saying like that's what it has nothing to do with food.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they have like a whole thing where they'll like fry up like Twinkies and
Go on. No, please. I'm listening.
Oreos and like
Yeah.
candy bars and stuff. And then they have like crepes and I mean, literally anything that you can think of that's in a buffet they have. And they also have a Bloody Mary bar.
Is that the photo that we're going to have up on Instagram? It's like all these different Bloody Marys.
No, that's a different place.
That's another place you went to.
Another place.
Okay.
Another place that we went to was Sassafras.
Great name.
Right?
Solid name.
I know. So it's up by the Capitol.
Okay.
So it's not like downtown. I think we took an Uber there. And they do a flight of Bloody Marys and a flight of mimosas.
Okay. No one needs a flight of Bloody Marys.
Yeah, you do.
That sounds...
It's all like homemade tomato, like different kinds of infused tomato juices and infused vodkas. And so like there's like a spicy one and a tangy one. Like they're all like super different, fun. And then same thing with the mimosas. It's all like different kinds of juices and stuff.
I mean, I get the mimosas because you had like the pineapple and the cranberry and everything.
Yeah.
But like with Bloody Marys, it's tomato juice with bacon and celery.
How dare you?
And some vodka thrown in there.
No.
No?
You could do like a pepper vodka,
Oh.
like a jalapeno vodka. I'm telling you, there's so many different things and so many different like garnishes. Amazing. And the food is actually really good there.
Well, we'll have to get the photo of you and your sisters because that's who went on the
Yeah,
trip.
we went on a sister's trip.
And you guys were you guys look great at the end. You look like you had gone for it. You
Yes.
had the whole. Did you share the flight, or did each of you have your own flight? All right, so we talked about the brewery tours.
Yes.
We mentioned how the Colorado Rockies play at Coors Field.
Yes, and I did go to a game. That was really fun. It was kind of an impromptu thing. Like it wasn't something that was planned. We were just looking for something to do. We realized they were playing that night and we like bought tickets.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Coors Field has a long reputation of a hitter-friendly park because it's high up. So did you know this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
You were like,
acting.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, the fences are further from home plate
Oh,
because of the altitude.
interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
It's really pretty park.
Did you get food?
Nachos,
Oh,
hot
okay.
dog,
You went basic ballpark stuff.
basic ballpark.
Yeah.
Coors Light. You know,
Of course.
when in
yes.
Rome.
Man, you really went around everywhere. I mean, you had champagne, you had Bloody Marys, you had beer. My God.
Yeah.
Went
No
for it.
wonder we were ill.
Right.
The altitude.
Yes.
The altitude.
Do you know who Molly Brown is? The unsinkable Molly Brown.
Okay, we only because we just recently talked about it.
We were getting ready for this.
I know.
And I was telling you about how Denver has the Molly Brown Museum.
Yeah.
And you had no clue who the...
I did not know who that was.
There's a musical called The Unsinkable Molly Brown.
I actually did know that, but I still didn't know who it was about.
Do you remember the Titanic movie?
Yes.
Kathy Bates plays her.
Yes.
Yeah. It's this Victorian like mansion, and they have like docents who walk around and they tell you some like Titanic survivor stories. I know you're not into this.
No, I think it would be cool.
You know what it reminds me of when I was looking it up? The Hemingway House
Okay.
in Key West, Florida. And we did a whole podcast on
Yeah.
Key West that you can go listen to. But and then they do a bunch of like holiday teas and garden parties at this place.
That'd be
And,
fun.
Yeah. They say it's a little corny, but it's
Well, I mean, in the movie anyways, I'm sure it was like
was
very
loud.
accurate.
the movie Titanic is very accurate. I don't know if they serve you beer at any point.
Oh, well then,
Yeah, I know.
I'm out.
I know. Also, you know what was there? Did you know the United States Mint?
No, actually, I didn't know that until we were putting this together.
Yeah.
That's another thing, actually, that would have been fun to do. Do they serve booze there?
No, they don't.
Oh.
I don't even know how much of a tour you really. I don't think you get. Well, who gives you
Do
more?
you get like a penny?
You get a penny Who shows more of their trade secrets, the United States Mint or Coors?
Ooh, probably the mint.
The Mint. The Mint's like, this isn't good. Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The 16th Street Mall is something to do in Denver, Colorado. It's like this outdoor mall. It's about a mile to a mile and a half long, and it's only for pedestrians. You didn't do that either.
I think we did.
I'm guessing this is maybe where you're bar hopping.
Yeah,
some
I
of
think
it.
that we did.
Yeah,
We did a lot of outdoorsy stuff, like outdoor drinking
Yeah.
stuff.
You walked from bar to bar.
Yes. They say actually for altitude sickness, you should like not exercise too much.
Mm-hmm. And look at you.
And
you
that's
got all your
why,
steps in.
because we were like doing too many steps.
The 16th Street Mall has like hundreds of stores, restaurants. There's street performers there. The Denver Pavilion is the on-air shopping mall. And you can actually see a movie there. So it's actually a really good place. And they have a free mall ride bus service. So if you want to do something else.
You know, I will say the transportation, like to and from the airport, super easy.
Did you take the rail?
Yep.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
We did Uber. It's far.
It's far. You know
It's
what?
not in town.
That's another thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
So we typically go like in spring, summer, fall. Like we haven't really been in the winter time.
No.
If you're going to go skiing, it is not close to the airport. Like the resorts are far,
Yeah.
like hour plus. Probably, I think even maybe 2 hours.
Reminds me a lot of like California and how like Southern California has, Big Bear and there's Mammoth, which is way up there.
Yeah,
But
Big Bear is not anywhere close to the Denver ski resorts,
Well,
but go on.
Yeah. I'm just saying they're far out from.
Yes.
And it's like the same with Denver. Like it's not just.
I think that you think that they're
Yeah, of
close, like, oh,
course.
Denver, like amazing.
I saw Dumb and
skiing.
Dumber.
Yeah, no, it's super far.
So be aware of that. And the airport's in its own place with its white tents.
Yes, with this conspiracy theories
Yes,
and
with
everything.
the New World Order.
Yes.
So yeah, and the light rail system, from everything I read, and you did it, is like the perfect way to travel around.
Yes.
I did not. I used a taxi.
I mean, in town we did some Ubering, but
Yeah.
to and from the airport, super, like it was cheap, it was easy,
Yeah.
it was perfect.
Just like this episode. Perfect.
Cheap and easy.
Cheap and easy. And we sampled beer the whole time through. So thanks for listening to our podcast. Follow us on Instagram if you don't mind. It's called Our Savings Starts Tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed or reviewed or
What's your deal?
yeah,
Why haven't
you're
done
making
it?
2 enemies right now is what you're doing.
Yes.
We'll find you.
Yeah.
So make sure you do that. We'll have a new episode next week. Bye-bye.